You know Leon from SnowFall, right? Want to know who he's inspired by? It's this guy, Cornell Ward. Cornell was about 17 and Freeway Rick Ross was about 20 when they first met each other, similar to their ages on the show. If you still haven't seen the video about who Franklin Saint is inspired by, go check it out. It's linked in the description. And don't forget the notifications so you don't miss the next one. Cornell was raised during hard times in South Central LA by a single mother whose restless ways meant Ward had to attend 7 different elementary schools. He was a gifted athlete and flourished at Los Angeles High School playing football. He was named College Football All-American at Compton University College during his freshman year and had aspirations of going pro until his GPA started to slip. Once his grades dropped, he became ineligible to play, and unfortunately, this setback continued to determine his trajectory, and he ultimately became a product of his environment. Cornell recalls walking home from school one day when his friend Rick pulled up on him, offering an opportunity of a lifetime. Ward took his $1,800 school refund check and bought his way into millions. He started dealing drugs and became a top lieutenant and right-hand man for Rick Ross, a drug lord who was known as the king of crack during the worst days of the urban cocaine epidemic. Little did they know at the time, they were selling drugs for the CIA.
Unfortunately, known to myself that we didn't know exactly where we were getting it from. We thought we were getting it from some Colombian guys, but 20, 30 years later, we found out that our own government was behind it.
But I'm not going to get into that topic in this video. The full video about how the CIA finessed their way into black neighborhoods via Rick Ross is in the description. Crack addiction claimed the lives of people all around Ward, including 3 members of his family. He'd always been surrounded by people that didn't agree with what he was doing in the streets, and just as he was beginning to heed the pleadings of friends and former coaches to get out of the drug scene, he was beaten and arrested by police officers who had a stake in his business.
No, I didn't end up serving time, praise God, but I did get caught up. They had a task force named after Ricky Ross called the Freeway Rick Task Force, and they got after us one night, and I got caught, and they beat me pretty bad. Gave me 32 stitches here, knocked these teeth out, skin was taken off the side of my face, and then they planted drugs on me. But as people would say, in the hood, you can't talk about that. It's called dry snitching or snitching. You don't want to talk like that. And because I was ignorant at the time, I never said anything about it. And I had to live with that, for 3 decades.
Cornell was granted immunity from prosecution in exchange for his testimony against the crooked cops who were also dealing drugs and taking profits from him. After his arrest, he spent the next couple of decades regaining the ground he lost and becoming a man the youth could look up to by being a positive role model and building a career as an activist athlete and a youth counselor. He eventually made his way to become head coach of the football team at Compton College. The end. Alright, thanks guys for checking in with another video. I think I'm done with the SnowFall series. I was going to do a video about Avi, but YouTube demonetizes any videos that you make about killing or mass murderers. And let me tell you, the dude Avi is based on, that dude's a stone cold killer. So yeah, I'm not going to do a video about him, but I did do a short on him. If you go to my page and just look for the shorts that I did, I think it's a 30-second short on who he actually is and what he did. So if you're interested, go check that out. Till next time, good people. Peace.